and I just kind of sober up just enough so I kind of managed to go, you know, not vomit in my house. So, my name is SVAVAR KNÚTUR, and I'm a singer-songwriter. And I'm going to start with 3 songs that I really like to play together. And I like to call them the 3 wonderful W's of the German language. Yeah, heavy shit. So it's Weltschmerz, which is like world hurt. Waldeinsamkeit, which is forest alone being alone in the forest, and then wanderlust. All of my favorite words rolled into one beautiful sausage of love. So, first song, it's called Vetrasol, and it's about Weltschmerz. Allt sem brennur undan heimsins hörku éljum gæðir sér gamma gerð að hjörtum mann í slíkum helgjum. En eina veit ég vetrarsól sem veitir sálu minni skjól. Án þín allt sem gler og framtíðin í kuldabáli. Segðu mér hvernig þér hugnast að hitta mig að máli. Þá myndi birta í hellinn minn skína eins og fögur inn. Eina meir langar greið að finna faðmandi arma. Þó mín fleyg framar ei sigli aldrei það harma. Því nú mun birta í hellinn minn skína eins og fögur inn. gonna be alright song because it's about Waldeinsamkeit, which is the most wonderful feeling in the world after that wanderlust. So Scout, everybody. Here's to Airwaves. And a very, very, very wonderful venue. Oh man, I wanted to play this place for such a long time too. Cool, thanks for having me, guys. And Brio is the best beer too. This is a night of wonderful things. I just discovered the other day that they had this research that turned out music is better for your body than sports. That is awesome, and it justifies 20 years of anti-sportism. SVAVAR, why don't you play sports like the other kids? Because I want to play music and drink beer. And I was right. Except for the beer. I'm just waiting until they prove it's better than green tea. Einnir vel og veltum heiminn vöngum, bærist laufið græna, bærist laufið græna. Hérna get ég setið stundum löngum, syngur lækjar spræna, syngur lækjar spræna. Undir birkitré, allar heimsins þrautir og þrár verða smáar eins og ég. Undir grænu birkitré, birkitré. Engin tár og engar lífsins sorgir, bærist laufið græna, bærist laufið græna. Aðeins kol og gullnar skýjaborgir, syngur lækjar spræna, syngur lækjar spræna. Undir birkitré, allar heimsins þrautir og þrár verða smáar eins og ég. Undir grænu birkitré, birkitré. Here comes my favorite part. It's the part where I ask you guys to sing along. And that would make me so happy if you did. Because I don't know if you know this, when you sing, you use 12 different centers of your brain, which is amazing. So let's do it. Let's sing. Let's make magic happen with our brains. La you can do it. La 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 la. And if you want to harmonize, la 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 Cool. Thank you. So some of you might be thinking, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this weird language? And why is he singing in it? Because it's my mother tongue, it's Icelandic, and you know it. But all my songs have actually English translations on my website. So if you guys want, you can always go to my website. The best way to find my website is by typing myname.com on the internet, and that's voila. And if you want to find out my name, you can buy my CDs, and then they have my name spelled very well on them. So here's a song about wanderlust. And I was playing a gig. There's a story to this song. I was playing a gig in a place called Nuremberg, and I love traveling, and I love touring and meeting all these new people. And I was playing a gig in Nuremberg, Germany, and in the middle of the concert, during the break, these three guys come up to me and they say, hey, SVAVAR, hey, so great to see you back in Nuremberg, man. Hey, yeah, welcome to Nuremberg. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, it's so great when you come here. And it was so nice. It was such a nice turnout and everything. And I was like, thank you guys. We only have one question. Why are your songs not being played on the radio? And I was like, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about radio. I got you guys. You are my kind of comrades, and you make it all happen with me. And they said, oh no, but you should be on the radio, man. You should be on the radio. And now this one guy comes in. I know why you're not being played on the radio. And it's my friend Marcus. Marcus, are you here, you motherfucker? All right, he's not here. Good. And when my friend Marcus comes in, and he's like, SVAVAR, I know why you're not being played on the radio. And I'm like, oh yeah, please tell me. I don't know. Yeah, it is because you are too fat and happy to be indie. And there was like a 3-second silence right there, and like they were just looking at me and looking at Marcus. And here's this wonderful difference between Europe, well, Germany and America. And in America, like, somebody would have said something like that, and they would have been like, oh my god, dude, like, you're totally not fat, you're more like horizontally challenged. Can't believe he said, I'm so offended on your behalf, dude. Oh my god. But in Europe, in Germany, what happened was this. Yeah, that is totally correct. You are too fat and happy to be indie. We love your music. Let's go get some beers and have a happy time. And we had some beers and had a happy time. It was wonderful. There was no sweet baby Jesus. Just a lot of beer. And then I blew their minds because I am indie, but I'm also fat and happy. Which kind of like, there's nothing as blown as a German's blown mind. I should write a song about that. There ain't nothing as blown as a German's blown mind. But this song is not about a German's blown mind. It's about my love of travel. Ain't it hard to have a home when all you're longing for is to ramble and roam? It makes it hard to have a home. And ain't it good to say goodbye and throw your troubles into the sky? It makes it good to say goodbye. And I have walked and I have strayed so many roads, so many ways, and I stumbled and I fell low. So much to see, so much to show. And ain't it hard to have a home when all you're longing for is to ramble and roam? It makes it hard to have As the world glides on by on a train, a tiny sigh leaves my mouth and greets the day. Drifts on south, floats away, and ain't it hard to have a home when all you're longing for is to ramble and roam? It makes it hard to have a home. And ain't it good to say goodbye and throw your troubles into the sky? It makes it good to say goodbye. And I believe we can all sing together, because singing together is like my favorite thing to do, because I love hearing the voices of others. And I don't have a band, but I do have you guys. Shall we try it? It's really easy, just ain't it hard to have a home? Alright. Ain't it hard to have a home when all you're longing for is to ramble and roam? Well, ain't it hard to have a home? And ain't it good to say goodbye? And ain't it good to say goodbye? Throw your troubles into the sky. It makes it good to say goodbye. One more time. And ain't it hard to have a home when all you're longing for is to ramble and roam? It makes it good to have a home. And ain't it good? Ain't it good? Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Throw your troubles into the sky. It makes it good to say goodbye. It makes it sweet to say goodbye. It makes it hard to have a home, but kind of sad to be alone. Can you do this? One more time. I want to introduce a little bit of chaos into my set by doing a duet with a dude I've never sang with before. Philip, would you join me? I've loved you from afar, buddy. Thanks for coming out. It's time to recognize grief and shit, right? And the song is all about that.
Should I maybe say a few words, sort of background to it? Hi everyone, I'm Philip, I'm from England. I've only met SVAVAR as being a fan of his music, and we've been Facebook friends for a few years. And even a guy who's got the maximum 5,000 friends, he still finds the time to talk to people he doesn't really even know. I sent them a message on Facebook saying I'm coming over to Airwaves again, it would be fun to do a song together. I know you probably won't want to, but you know, I thought I'd try. And he responded with awesome and a smiley face. And SVAVAR's first choice was to do a duet of a song that was made famous by The Muppet Show, which was Lydia the Tattooed Lady. But at the start of this week, something happened to me which made my world collapse. I've been with a guy for 2 years. And on Monday, I found out that I wasn't the one, and he was with someone else. And this was just before I came over to Airwaves, and my world collapsed, and I'm in a lot of pain. And somehow, that didn't seem the perfect choice of song to do. So SVAVAR suggested something else, one of his earlier songs. I didn't even hear it till last night. We've not practiced this together at all. I simply learned what I'm going to do last night. If I could do a dedication to someone just singing a few lines in this guy's brilliant songs, I'd like to do it to my friends who've been there for me, and especially for Lena sitting over there, who's been such a support to me since I got here.
True friend, man.
Thank you.
No, it's like time to recognize the grief, man. It's like, we're all here for you, buddy.
Morning goes near, oh I wish you were here, as I toss and I turn in my bed. I long for your touch, and I miss you so much, and the silence has torn me to shreds. But even in longing, I still feel the pronging of ignorance, poisonous claws. When in your perfection I see my reflection, and in it my numerous flaws. Babe, don't be afraid, you know I love you with all of my heart. Please listen to me, don't let those wicked thoughts tear us apart.
Well, you're brave and you're strong, I am timid and wrong. You're a diamond and I am but coal. You're the moon and the stars, I am ashes and tar. You're a nightingale, I am a mole. Babe, don't feel that way, these are the demons that bite at my soul. Please come back to me, you're losing your mind and you're out of control. This is my curse, and it keeps getting worse as I can't hold these bad thoughts at bay. So I'll whine and I'll moan and I'll cry on the phone till I finally drive you away, and then I will write with my deflated pride and the warmth of the blood in my shoe, to the ugly old scar and the broken guitar will be all that reminds me of you.
Thanks so much for joining me, man. Let's get it out. Good man. So, I'm gonna play 1 or 2 or 3 more songs. That's good, man. It's the healthiest shit you can do is just sing it out. I grew up on a little farm in a little valley in the north of Iceland. My parents were farmers. My father was a farmer and a fisherman. My mother was a farmer and a school teacher in a little school with 100 kids. And we lived, the 4 of us, me, my brother, and our parents, and some farm animals on a farm in a cold, dark valley full of berries. And the Russians, the Soviets, and the Americans all aimed their bombs at Iceland. The nuclear bombs. There were 20 nuclear missiles aimed at Iceland at any given moment. 2 of them were meant for Reykjavík. Wow, 2? That's very generous. The rest of them were just 18 spread around the coast just to kill us all. It was mighty generous of them too. Thank you, Soviet Union and America. So I was afraid my whole youth. Afraid to die in a nuclear blast or just succumb to radiation sickness from the fallout. So I resolved to nuclear-proof our house. And the basement was like super safe, thanks to my efforts. And this is a love song based on that experience.
Some people say the end is near, and some say that it's already here. But I won't feel the slightest fear if my arms are full of you. Maybe we will suffocate on poison fumes and clouds of hate, but I won't care about my fate if my arms are full of you. I just want to hold you while the world burns. I just want to hold you while the world burns. Let it burn, burn, burn. Woo. crushed by the ocean's mighty waves, or ripped apart by robotic slaves. Well, I won't mind those crowded graves if my arms are full of you. Burn to lava, bitter ash, or a supernova's blinding flash. Well, I won't mind that biting lash if my arms are full of you. I just want to hold you while the world burns. I just want to hold you while the world burns. I just want to hold you while the world burns. Let it burn, burn, burn. Let it burn, burn, burn. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Sing along! The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. I just want to hold you while the world burns. I just want to hold you while the world burns. I just want to hold you while the world burns. Let it burn, burn, burn. Let it burn, burn, burn. Let it burn, burn, burn.
Just checking, how much time do I have left? What time is it right now? 2 more songs? 2 more songs. 2 more songs. All right.
Clementine.
Oh, you all. Oh. That's my donkey sound. All right. There we go. I'm so happy. I literally live next door, so I can get as drunk as I like and just kind of waddle on home. I can't wait for my kids to be the age where they get sent here to pick me up really drunk. Daddy, come home! Little Johnny's sick. He's dying. That's gonna be me in like 4 years. Alright. Doesn't it look like it? I look like a very unfortunate drunk, right? That's me. No, I was going for that. Oh man. Put on the wrong costume. So, I'm gonna play a song called Clementine. It's a song about my father, actually. He loved clementines, and I love the song. You know, oh my darling, like when the horse is always singing the song, Clementine. And he died like 19 years ago in a very, very disgusting avalanche. Killed 20 people from my village, and that we lived in, and it was horrible. And this is the song I wrote to start kind of figuring it out, just trying to feel something. Much later, I wrote it so much later, like 8 years after he died.
Oh my darling Clementine, how could I leave while you were sleeping? Oh my darling Clementine, I couldn't bear to hear you weeping. You tried to teach me right from wrong, and you tried to burn off all my bad ways. But misery's is a stubborn friend, and she persists in spite of good days. So I sailed from your white sands on a ship of broken plans, and your face was on my mind, oh my darling Clementine. Oh my lovely Clementine, it's such a hell to be without you. My soul tormented every night, and every day I think about you. I adored your foolish charm, never meant to do you harm, and your pain was on my mind, oh my darling Clementine. La 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 la
I love la la las. They make room for such possibilities of singing along. Shall we try it? 1, 2, 3, and la 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 la, yeah. La 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 la. Come on. La 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 la. That was so cute. I just ovulated just a little bit. Felt my ovaries just go like. Felt that familiar saying like, impregnate me now. It's time.
Oh my precious Clementine, I never dared to look behind me. All this time I ran and ran and I ran aground, and I pray you'll find me. And with all the bad I've done, I realize that you're the one, and I hope you'll still be mine, oh my darling Clementine. And with all the bad I've done, I realize that you're the one. I'm such a fool, you be mine, oh my darling Clementine. I'm such a fool, you be mine, oh my precious Clementine. I'm such a fool, you be mine, oh my lovely Clementine. I'm such a fool, you be mine, oh my darling Clementine.
There we go. So, thank you guys so much for staying and for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Og takk æðislega þið sem eru hérna úr hverfinu. Þekkið nokkur, gaman að sjá ykkur. Þetta er ógeðslega næs hverfispub sem við eigum hérna. Skulum nota þetta. The beer is like super cheap here compared to downtown, so go nuts, guys, go nuts. So, one more ukulele song. And then I'm done. And if you guys are like, oh no, I should play one more song, you go like, one more song, and I go like, oh, you guys, and I'll play another song. I like to keep things right, nice, tight, and under control, like that. I'm not very... I read a couple of in Germany, there's a lot of different ways that people kind of interpret your set. And I read a couple of reviews, and they were not on Gigblog, I promise. And they felt more like autopsies of my shows than kind of reviews. So then SVAVAR told this joke, and it was very funny, and the punchline had something to do with the hat. And like, they just go through my show like minute by minute, and they tell all my monologues and jokes and everything. And it felt so horrible. And then I told a friend, and he said, "What is wrong with this? This is great." Why? Germans just don't like surprises. What? Yes, they want to know that the punchline is coming. And I was like, well, okay, if it makes them happy. But this song has nothing to do with Germans. I was in New York, I was playing a gig in a place called Pete's Candy Store, and it was very nice. It was maybe half the size of this room. And it was such a nice gig. And after the gig, this girl, and I'm like super not cool, I'm not a cool guy, I'm raised in the countryside. Whenever a cute girl says something nice to me, I go like, you know, and it's like super weird. And this girl comes up to me, and she's like one of the most beautiful women I've ever met in my life, and she goes like, "SVAVAR, hey SVAVAR, so great to see you, wow, I love your music." And I'm like, thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Yeah. And I flew all the way from Vancouver for the show, and I was like, very cool. And I believe she says, she told me later that I told her that was very cool, I was very happy. But like when the blood pressure is pushing on your eardrums and you don't even hear your own voice properly, that's basically what you hear. So, you know this feeling when you walk away from some encounter and you go like, dumb shit, you know, and I walked away from it like this, and I should have said that. So 4 months later, I was in Germany on tour, and I was going like, shit, still doing that, so I decided to write her a song. So here it is. I'm in love with a girl from Vancouver. Maybe I'll move there, maybe I'll move there. She's so sweet, she's got my heart in a Hoover. Girl from Vancouver, girl from Vancouver. She's got a smile like an upside down rainbow. Where did my brain go? Where did my brain go? And how she does it I just cannot explain though. Smiles like a rainbow, smiles like a rainbow. She's so sweet like candy from a stranger, like a poisonous fruit, or pretty and rare. She's got eyes that radiate the danger. I'd like to lay her on my lonely bed. She's so sweet like candy from a stranger, like a poisonous fruit, all pretty and rare. She's got eyes that radiate the danger. I'd like to lay her on my lonely bed. I lie back and I think of Vancouver. Someday I'll move there, someday I'll move there. I'll think about her shaking that smooth hair. Girl from Vancouver, girl from Vancouver. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, girl from Vancouver, girl from Vancouver. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, maybe I'll move there, move to Vancouver. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord, shaking that smooth hair, shaking that smooth hair. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, lady, drive
Dracula, Lady Dracula. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much. And happy airwaves. Oh, you guys. It's a short one. It's called The Song of Good Advice for Young Children and People that Travel Around the World for Business or Pleasure. So, here you go. I wrote this for some international students at the University of Iceland a couple of years back. Don't drink the water from the toilet. Don't eat meat from underneath the sink. Don't eat food in Mexico. Don't take those yellow pills. Don't eat raw pork in any part of the world, because you'll get diarrhea and pee blood at your ass for a week or two, and then you'll die, and then you'll die. And if you fornicated or had any selfish thoughts, you'll go to hell and burn forevermore. Yay! Kids, clap along! Don't camp in ancient Indian graveyards. Don't kill people and drive away. Make sure that they are dead. Don't camp at the post office. Don't join that freaky cult. Don't live near a nuclear plant or a chemical waste dump, because you'll get diarrhea and pee blood at your ass for a week or two, and then you'll die. Or had any selfish thoughts, you'll go to hell and burn forevermore. And I have a natural hate for the harmonica. So having a harmonica on stage as a troubadour is like a bile to me. It just feels like you have like huge braces. Hello guys, my name is KNÚTUR. I'm a troubadour. I'm going to sing some songs for you now. So my huge braces. And it doesn't work out like that for me. And then when people start blowing them, it sounds like a, you know, they have a donkey on stage, like, and it's like horrible. So I decided to use a different way to do this. And I learned how to whistle, a special whistle from a man called Roger Whittaker. So here you go. Selfish thoughts, you'll go to hell and burn forevermore. All together now, 1, 2, 3. You'll get diarrhea and pee blood at your ass for a week or two, and then you'll die, and then you'll die. And if you fornicated or had any selfish thoughts, you'll go to hell and burn forevermore. And burn forever. Thank you so much.
And please enjoy the wonderful program right here at Bus Hostel. Thank you for having me.
So far, so good.
Ja, je